Hello everyone, after watching this video, you will find yourself in front of the most disgusting dishes that people's ingenuity could come up with. Taste patience will be severely tested, because these dishes make many people sick. Some of them are made from animal body parts that we usually don't eat, others combine smells and tastes that are unpleasant to our perception. Get ready for moral suffering, because this list is not for the faint of heart. Hakkarl is a traditional Icelandic dish that is a canned shark. It should be noted here that this shark species mainly lives in the cold waters of Iceland. The process of cooking hakkarl is quite extreme and may seem very unappetizing to many foreigners. First, the shark is left for several months to undergo a process of fermentation and decomposition. Then its meat is cut into pieces and left to dry in the wind for several more months. When hakkarl is ready, it acquires a pronounced smell of ammonia, which can cause vomiting in most people. However, many Icelanders usually eat this snack along with alcohol and view hakkarl as proof of their masculinity and the country's traditions. But most tourists, of course, prefer to avoid this dish. Surströmming is a traditional Swedish dish made from pickled herring, which is so rotten that it begins to smell very strong and unpleasant. The cooking process consists in soaking the herring in brine for several months, and then it is packed in jars. At the same time, the herring begins to ferment, which causes gas to form in the jar, which leads to its swelling. It is because of this process that the characteristic smell that so strongly repels many people arises. Surströmming is eaten with plain bread, potatoes, and onions. The most interesting thing is that many Swedes like this product, and it is considered a delicacy. However, due to the strong smell, this dish is extremely disgusting in most other countries and is often prohibited for transportation in delivery services and consumption in public places. Natto is a traditional Japanese dish that consists of soybeans after their fermentation. Soybeans are soaked in water, then they are fermented for several days in a warm room, which leads to the formation of a special useful enzyme, nattokinase. Nattokinase has many useful properties, including strengthening bone tissue, improving blood flow, and preventing cardiovascular diseases. The consistency of natto has a viscous structure, but it has an unusually sharp and fairly specific taste. In Japan, natto is widely consumed as a breakfast, served with rice or seafood. In other countries, you can get acquainted with natto in specialized Japanese restaurants. Inego no tsukudani is a traditional dish of South Asian cuisine, which is made from locusts fried in a pan with spices and onions. It is often served as an appetizer or in addition to main dishes. To make inego no, you first need to select fresh locusts, then separate the heads and wings, leaving only the body. Then the locusts are marinated in spices and fried in a frying pan until golden brown. Locusts are a rich source of protein, iron, calcium and other important nutrients, so it is not surprising that they are used as a food product in different parts of the world. However, it must be borne in mind that locusts can be a carrier of bacteria and diseases, so it is recommended to use them only after proper treatment. Balut is a popular delicacy in Southeast Asian countries such as the Philippines, Vietnam and Indonesia. To prepare a balut, the duck egg is incubated for 2 weeks until the moment when the duckling embryo appears inside. Then the egg is boiled in boiling water. Next, the balut is usually served with a glass of salt water to wash down the portion after swallowing. Despite its popularity in the region, balut can be disgusting to some people, as they eat balut whole, including meat, feathers and bones. Certain categories of people, such as pregnant women and people with high cholesterol, are better off limiting their intake of balut due to its high levels of fat and cholesterol. Fried tarantulas is a dish that is prepared mainly in countries such as Cambodia, Thailand, and Vietnam. Tarantulas are cleaned of wool and intestines, after which they are fried in vegetable oil. They are served with any seasonings, usually salt and pepper, and with a small amount of soy sauce. Tarantulas contain toxins, but only certain types of tarantulas are used in local cooking, which are considered safe to eat and are prepared in special conditions. In general, fried tarantulas are an unusual and exotic dish that may be of interest to people who want to try something new and unusual. Haggis is a traditional Scottish dish made from sheep's innards such as liver, heart and lungs, as well as with the addition of onions, oat flakes, spices, and salt. To make haggis, the insides of a sheep are washed in cold water and boiled together with onions and spices for several hours. Then they are ground and mixed with oat flakes and sheep's blood to get the consistency of porridge. After the mixture is ready, it is placed in the gut of a sheep and baked in the oven. Haggis is usually served with potatoes, turnips, and fresh herbs. Casu marzu is a type of cheese that is made from sheep's milk on the island of Sardinia, Italy. This cheese is also known as cheese with flies because the so-called serranda is used in its manufacture, which is a special kind of flies called flurries. To make casu marzu, they first produce ordinary pecorino cheese, which is then sliced and exposed to fly larvae. Under the action of the larvae, the cheese begins to decompose, forming a soft and creamy consistency, and acquires its characteristic pungent taste. Due to the use of living organisms in the production process, casu marzu can be dangerous to health, as it contains bacteria. Therefore, in the European Union, casu marzu is prohibited for sale, but still continues to be popular among local residents, who continue to produce and consume it. Swallow's nest soup is a common dish in Southeast Asia. The cost of the soup reaches several $1,000s and leaves much to be desired in terms of taste, although it is considered a delicacy. The nests of salongans of the Strizon family are used for food. Birds build nests out of saliva, sometimes adding feathers there. Soup from such nests looks like jelly, but is very rich in protein, essential amino acids, calcium and magnesium. Well, guess what dish made your mouth water and you wanted to try it? If you liked the video, please like it, write comments and subscribe to the channel so as not to miss the new video. Thanks for watching.